American Express has some of the most popular credit cards on the market, and their credit limits are extremely generous. A couple months ago, they approved me for the American Express Blue Cash Preferred card with a credit limit of $25,000. So that says it all. However, some people haven't been approved for high limits on their Amex cards right after applying, so I wanted to make this video to show you guys exactly how to triple the credit limit on your American Express cards. But before diving into that, I want to quickly go over a couple reasons why increasing your credit card's credit limit is beneficial, so that you can then determine whether asking for a credit limit increase is the right thing for you or not. So to begin with, the first benefit of increasing your credit limit is that it lowers your credit utilization. Your credit utilization represents how much credit you're using compared to your total available credit. Credit utilization is important because it makes up 30% of our credit score. Ideally, if you want a good credit score, you'll need to maintain your credit utilization as low as possible. Some people say under 30%, but I find that 10% and under works best for keeping my credit score on an uptrend. So here's an example of how credit utilization works before and after a credit limit increase. So let's say you have two credit cards with a total credit limit of $10,000 and you spend $3,000. That would put your credit utilization at 30%, which is not good. But now if you were to get a credit limit increase on both cards and your total credit limit went up to $20,000 while spending the same $3,000, that would lower your total credit utilization to 15%. So by raising your credit limit, you were able to lower your credit utilization while spending the same amount of money as you were before, which should help raise your credit score at the same time. Another reason why increasing your credit limit is beneficial is because a higher limit gives you more purchasing power. For example, let's say you want to buy a $1,000 computer, but your credit limit is only $500. That means you wouldn't be able to buy this computer because you'd fall short. However, if you were to increase your credit limit on that card, you would be able to easily afford that computer or any other purchase you'd like. Having said that though, getting a credit limit increase does not mean you should max out your credit limit. It's extremely important to only spend what you can afford to pay back and keep your credit utilization under 30% if you want to also improve your credit score. A higher credit limit also helps in case of an emergency, and it makes it easier to get loans and additional credit. For me personally, I noticed that the minute that I was approved for one high limit credit card or increased my credit limit on a low limit card, my chances of being approved for other credit cards with higher limits increased as well. And finally, when increasing your credit limit, some credit card companies will perform a hard pull, which may lower your credit score by a couple points, while others will only perform a soft pull, which doesn't affect your credit score whatsoever. Regardless, be careful, and before requesting a credit limit increase, make sure to check if the credit card issuer performs a hard pull or a soft pull. So now that you know some of the main reasons why getting a credit limit increase is beneficial, let's dive into how to easily triple your Amex credit card's credit limit. Essentially, you'll be able to triple your limit using what's called the American Express 3x credit limit increase method. Please be aware that this method will only work on American Express credit cards, not charge cards, since charge cards don't have a preset spending limit. So here's the rule to qualifying for a triple limit increase and how it works. First, your account must be open for 60 days, and during those 60 days, you cannot request any credit limit increases on any of your American Express cards. On the 61st day, you'll automatically be eligible to request up to 3 times your current credit limit. For example, if you have an Amex credit card with a $3,000 credit limit, 3 times that would be $9,000 and so on. Now, there's only 2 ways you can ask for a credit limit increase. One is by calling the number in the back of your Amex credit card, and 2 is through the Amex online chat, which is the method that we'll be using on today's video. Amex used to allow you to request a credit limit increase through your online account, but as you can see on the screen, that option has recently been removed, so your only options again are calling or using the chat. Okay, so all you need to do to request a credit limit increase through chat is simply log into your Amex account and click on the chat box on the right corner of the screen. Once the box opens, you can either click on increase credit limit or you can type it and send it. Right after that, they'll send you a link where you can request your credit limit increase. And once you open the link, it'll look like this. On this page, you'll be able to see your current limit, available credit, and you'll have an option that allows you to input the new total line of credit that you want on your credit card. For this example, I'm using my partner's Amex card, and we decided to ask for a $24,000 total line of credit. I'll go over why I didn't ask for triple the current limit in a few. Once you submit this information, on the next page, you'll need to confirm or update your income. If your income hasn't changed, leave it how it is. But if it has changed, make sure to update it because it may help you qualify for an even higher increase. And finally, just click submit and you should get your credit limit increase results. Now, when you submit your request, you can either get approved for the amount that you asked for, get a counter offer, or your request may get rejected, but if it does, they'll give you a reason why. Now, as you can see on the screen, we were lucky enough to successfully get approved for the amount that we asked for, which was actually an increase of $5,000 more than the previous credit limit that we had, so we were very happy about that. But I want to quickly explain why I didn't ask for a triple credit limit increase on this card and why you might not want to either, as well as how to increase your chances of getting approved for an Amex credit limit increase, starting with this one first. The most important things you can do to increase your chances of getting a credit limit increase are to use the card you're requesting an increase for frequently, make on-time payments, keep your utilization low, and update your income if it applies. This will show American Express that you're using your current credit limit responsibly, and it'll also show that you earn more than enough money to handle a bigger limit, which will boost your odds of getting approved for a credit limit increase. And finally, the reason why I didn't ask for triple the limit on this Amex credit card is because if you're requesting a credit limit increase of more than $25,000, American Express might respond to your request with a message on the screen, and this usually means two things. One, you're most likely getting denied for the credit limit increase you requested, or two, Amex may send you a 4506T form to verify that the income you submitted on your request is real. So since my partner's limit was already at $19,000, tripling that would have increased the card's limit to $57K, which would have definitely triggered this message and a 4506T form, and that's something that we really didn't want to waste time on. So my suggestion to those who want to request a credit limit increase of more than $25,000 is to make sure that the income you provide is more or less accurate in case they send you a 4506 form. But in my opinion, if you can request a credit limit increase of less than $25,000, you'll save some time and avoid the whole thing. Anyways, on myfico.com, I was able to find some other potential reasons why Amex might reject your credit limit increase request and send you a 4506 form, so make sure to pay attention to this list. Your request may be rejected if your credit limit exceeds $25,000 on one card or precise account, if there's unusual, large, manufactured, or risky spending patterns, high risk due to income on file to overall credit across Amex and non-Amex accounts ratio is too low, and if your new limit request makes your overall credit extended across all your Amex accounts exceed $34,500. For example, let's say you have two Amex cards, one with a $9,000 credit limit and the other with a $10,000 credit limit. If you request triple the limit on the Amex card with a $9,000 limit, your limit on that card would be $27K and your total on both cards would be $37K. In that example, you exceeded the $25K credit limit on one card and you exceeded the $34,500 limit across all your revolving Amex accounts, which may result in a rejection, counter, or a 4506 form being sent your way. So there you guys have it. Please let me know down in the comment section if you guys have any success increasing the credit limit on your American Express credit cards using this method. Also, if you guys are looking for credit card offers with great sign-up bonuses, or if you want to earn some extra cash back plus $30 with Rakuten, please check out the links down in the description. Having said that, that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hug the like button, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. That way you don't miss out on any future uploads, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.